What's up? Welcome into your Buckeye Rush Hour for a Monday. Starting off a Notre Dame week right here. Oh boy, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to be talking a lot of Notre Dame shit this week. So brace yourselves, fools. Yeah, big game. We started talking about it last night, previewing this game against the Irish. This is first of a few, like Notre Dame, Penn State, Michigan. Those are the big games this year. So no, not Rutgers. Rutgers doesn't count. Sorry. All right. So today we're talking freshmen. I want to get you updated on the freshmen. We'll get back to recruiting soon, probably on the Wednesday show, if I don't get to it in the Daily Blitz before then. But we got an update on the freshmen, like who's playing, who looks like a possible redshirt, who is making waves, So let's start it off here. Just this past weekend was pretty epic for this freshman class, the class of 2023. So Jermaine Matthews, let's start with him. We'll go defense first, shake it up a little bit. So Jermaine Matthews on the season has one tackle, a pick, and the touchdown. He put up against WKU. And on the season, though, he has two tackles, the pick, and a PBU. So productive first 3 weeks for Jermaine Matthews Jr. Did not expect to see him flash so quickly. I knew he would get in games at some point. Did not think it would happen in the first 3 weeks. Definitely didn't expect to pick six, but awesome to see. This freaking light is flashing. Oh, by the way, I gotta go at 5 o'clock sharp today. Sorry, me and my wife's anniversary, and she requires my time. Yeah, she's not paying me, so should I listen to her? I don't know. Anyway, so Jermaine Matthews Jr. at the top of the list here, but then Carnell Tate is right behind him. Carnell Tate, just this past week against Western Kentucky, we saw he had 2 catches for 40 yards and the nice little touchdown. Beautiful ball by Devin Brown. He can make all the throws, no doubt about it. Devin Brown can. And Carnell Tate will catch all of the throws. So, had the big touchdown on the season. He has 4 catches, 75 yards, and the touch. Other guys, though, that are standing out, Malik Hartford, I think they got it. They rushed him into the lineup a little too soon, maybe against Indiana last week. And I had a couple of cocktails for lunch, and this light seems to be like shaking in my eyes. So if I act a little slower than normal, that's why. Couple cocktails, and I should have taken a nap like 3 hours ago. Anyway, Malik Hartford, they tried to start him against Indiana, had to yank him in the first series because he just wasn't getting lined up right and shit. But he's going to play more. I don't think he's going to redshirt. Looks like Jihad Carter, they're not, either he's a little dinged up or they're just not 100% sold on and comfortable with putting Jihad Carter in there. So anyway, Malik has played in 3 games, all 3 games so far. He has 3 tackles and a PBU. So excellent. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more from a true freshman safety. Brandon Ennis, we'll just kind of pinball around here. Brandon Ennis, the wide receiver out of South Florida, had 2 offensive snaps against Western Kentucky. He did play against Indiana a couple weeks ago, and then had 4 offensive snaps total on the season. He's also shown up in some special teams work here and there. I think he was on kickoff or kick coverage. Anyway, then you got Luke Montgomery, the offensive lineman, true freshman, of course. 12 offensive snaps against Western Kentucky. He played in week 1 against Indiana. So he's got a total of 3 games played, 17 snaps total on offense. Noah Rogers, the wide receiver, he played against Indiana, he had this week against WKU, he had 5 snaps on offense and then 8 total on the season. He's played in 2 games. So these number of games played is important, because if you're going to get redshirted, you can only play in 4. So we're hitting that limit on most of these guys I'd mentioned, or close to it. Caden McDonald got in there against Western Kentucky. That was his first game, had 4 snaps. Jason Moore, both these guys are D linemen, of course, had 3 snaps against Western Kentucky. Those were their first games. And Jelani Thurman made his debut this week against Western Kentucky. He had 5 snaps on offense. So, and Arvell Reese, he played against Indiana. He's only played in 2 games so far. Did not play last week. He has 2 games played just on special teams. So that's 2 in already. So be interesting to see what they do there. Same with these D linemen. I don't know if they're going to push them to the 4-game max or past it. Now, some guys that I'm interested in seeing, I think you got to say Lincoln Kineholz is a redshirt candidate for sure. There shouldn't be a need to use a 4th quarterback. Otherwise, things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. Bryson Rogers, he's a little undersized right now. He's still like 175, 180, somewhere in there. So I don't know if they want to develop his body more before they put him out there. They don't want to get him hurt, Nigel Glover, the linebacker, I could see a red shirt there because they have so many linebackers right now that aren't even getting on the field. Talking Gabe Powers, Reed Carrico, fucking CJ Hicks even. I mean, come on. So I don't know if you need in a defense that only uses 2 linebackers as their base set. I don't know if you need an extra linebacker to play more than 4 games, other than injury. Obviously, this is all related to injury. Safeties, you got Jaden Bonsu. I could see him playing as long as he's healthy. I don't see why not. Cedric Hawkins, if these guys are ready, Bonsu has the body for it. He's like 210. Who else here? Joshua Mickens at D end. That one will be interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to get in or not. I mean, they played Jason Moore and Caden McDonald down inside, but Mickens is more of a DN / jack position. I don't know what to think there. I have to see if he gets in a game and when. I'd say if he's not in by the middle of the season, he's definitely a redshirt candidate. O-lineman, you got Josh Padilla, Austin Severeld, Miles Walker, the tackle. And none of these guys have played yet, so they're all redshirt candidates in my book, barring injury, of course. We'll see what happens. Oh, Will Smith Jr., that's another D lineman. He'll be an interior guy. He was dinged up when he first came to campus back in January. I assume he's healthy now, but we haven't seen him do anything. So we'll see if he can make it into the lineup at all. And then Calvin Simpson Hunt, the other corner. Now he didn't come in till the summer. I know that. So he could be, a little bit behind Jermaine Matthews on his track to playing time. So yeah, I would say anybody that hasn't played by week 6, you got to be thinking red shirt probably. But most of these guys that have played already could, maybe Caden McDonald, Jason Moore, those guys. I don't think Jelani's going to redshirt. He's ready to go now. Same with Noah Rogers. Obviously, Ennis and Tate are not redshirting. They already got 3 games. Montgomery, obviously not a redshirt. Malik Hartford, of course not. Arvell Reese, probably not. He's already played 2 games. So, I think most of the guys that have played so far are definitely not redshirt candidates. So, Who else is in here? Yeah, just running back through the list here. Jermaine Matthews had the 58-yard pick six. That was nice. So let's check on the chat, see what's happening. And we're back. What's up, everybody? PC is in first. He said first. Billy's in here. What's up, Billy? Temper's in. Usual, taking roll call. PC says Matthews and Tate showing out. Yes, they are. And that'll go a long way for recruiting. Exactly. Yep. Billy says howdy to the California boys. Those are all first three California boys. Happy anniversary from PC. Thank you, PC. Appreciate you. Jeremiah, good to see you. Says Buckeye Nation, are you ready to take down the Odor Lane Saturday night? Temper says congrats. Thank you. Appreciate it. PC locked and loaded, Jeremiah. Yeah, Billy, that was a beautiful dime to Tate. Yes, PC, I did drink my lunch. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, Hero Canoe, future looks good for him. He's a second-year guy, but yeah, he's getting some snaps. PC says it's good you're keeping track of these red shirts. I can't even try to keep up with those. Either way, we should have a full coverage for Notre Dame. That's good. Empty the chambers for that one. Yep, agreed. I did want to touch on an injury that I just noticed on Saturday. Nobody's talking about it for some reason. PC says, I haven't heard anything about Hawkins. How much has he played? If he has, how has he done? Well, yeah. Hawkins has not played. I'm trying to remember if he came in summertime or if he was an early enrollee. Yeah, one second. I don't have. Okay, yeah, he was a summer enrollee. Okay. So yeah, those summer guys are always a challenge to get on the field early because they've only been on campus for what, like 3 months, 4 months at the most. So they're still getting their footing, getting comfortable with class, practice schedule, where they live, just living. I couldn't imagine being ready to play a game for an Ohio State in 3 or 4 months, just landing on campus. Yeah, PC, I think by week 6, we'll have a better idea. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you. Keon Grays, he's out with an injury. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything about Keon Grays, but the injury I'm talking about to the safety room is Lathan Ransom. He's wearing a cast, either it's like over his hand. I have a picture. Where the fuck was that picture? I should have saved it. From Saturday. Let me see if I can catch it on the fly here real quick. But he's wearing a cast on one hand. It looks like it's over his pinky and ring finger, kind of a protective thing. It's not a full-fledged plaster cast, like the old school ones, but it looked like it was black or something. Where the hell is it? Here it is. That's hard to see. He's kind of covering it up here. Shit. I'll have to keep looking for that. But anyways, nobody's asking Ryan Day about these injuries and what's going on with Dallin Hayden. I mean, I hope we find out some of this information tomorrow at his press conference. So make sure you're here on the channel tomorrow. I'll have that. Here's kind of a picture. 1 sec. Here we go. Let me share this. The picture's a little blurry because he's in the background, but you can see what I'm talking about here. Hold up. Okay. See this shit? This black thing? It goes over his wrist and his pinky and ring finger. So just to stabilize it, it's probably got, some heavy duty plastic in there or something to protect it. So don't know what's going on there. I know it's not a massive thing for somebody on defense, but if you're trying to wrap up somebody like he was over the weekend, or trying to pick a ball off, that's definitely going to affect a defender if he can't, use his pinky and ring finger to catch a ball, So that's the one I'm mostly concerned about because he's a starter, But I will check on Keon Gray's, and I would like to know what's going on there as well. Back to the chat. Billy says that Mel Tucker has officially been fired. Wow. There's a breaking boom. Buckeye Productions, what's up, Frank? Buckeye Frank in the house. What is up? Yeah, exactly, PC. I don't like anything like a cast. I remember Ransom missed a tackle in the hole over the weekend, and could have been because of that, Kai Stokes is fine. He's just he's behind guys, Ransom, and Ransom plays strong, but I don't know. Kai must be backing up Ransom. I'd have to see a two deep. Not that Ohio State ever puts one out, but maybe he's behind Ransom. That's a good question, though. Yeah, Buckeye Frank says that I don't know about all that Mel Tucker stuff. I think it was just like Mel said, just an adult relationship. Yeah. It is kind of surprising you can get, I don't know, get fired for an adult relationship, if that's what it was. There is some level of, maybe you don't mess with somebody that's been through that kind of trauma in their life, no matter who the person is. And obviously he's well aware of it. So I don't know. Mel seems like he bit off a little more than he could chew in this one. Let me check on Kai Stokes, see what's going on with him. Snap counts. Where's snap counts? I'm also curious about, here we go. A couple other guys. Okay, Kai Stokes. Oh, did not play. Did not play this week. Interesting. He hasn't played all year. There's got to be something going on there. That sounds dicey. I'm not liking that. 3 games, he hasn't played a single snap, not even special teams. That's not good for Kai Stokes. Somebody, Keon Grays was the other guy I wanted to check on, the receiver. Keon Grays has not played yet either. Those are concerning because, yeah, that That doesn't seem right. There must be, I got to think that there's a disciplinary reason for those two. I don't know. I don't know how you go those 3 games. Everybody else on the roster has freaking played. I mean, we got walk-on receivers that are playing, David Adolph. Then you got walk-on safety that has played, Brenton Inky Jones. I mean, but not Kai Stokes and not Keon Grays. I'm very concerned for their future here. Let's go back to the chat here. PC says, I know Team Up North won by a good bit, but I'm hearing JJ didn't do well. No, he did not. He had 3 picks by JJ. My Bowling Green Falcons covered the 40.5, by the way. PCS, what plans do you have for Notre Dame week, Joe? A lot of the same, a lot of the usual, but I think the rush hour episodes, Wednesday, Friday, going forward, we're going to focus on the game. We'll put recruiting and high school stuff on the back burner for now. But yeah, we definitely are going to have to go full bore on Notre Dame. You know, like I said earlier, you only get a few of these a year, these big games, and we need to give it all the attention it deserves. We went pretty heavy into it last night. Me and Sean did on the TBC Weekly. Oh, don't forget to get your scores in for the T-shirt giveaway. Give me your prediction for the Ohio State Notre Dame game. We go by total points. So closest to the total wins. Ray, hope you got your shirt, man. It's Monday. It's supposed to be there. So yeah, off the top of my head, PC, to answer your question, we're going to go full bore Notre Dame. We do need to rehash. Tomorrow will be the Western Kentucky stats, PFF grades, all that stuff, snap counts, things like that. And then Wednesday is highlights from Ryan Day's press conference. And then the Wednesday rush hour, we'll go in on Notre Dame, see what they're doing, what they're saying. Thursday is the film breakdown. You guys like the film breakdown, so we'll do that. And then Friday, we'll do my 5 keys to a Buckeye victory. And at the in the rush hour, we'll definitely focus on the game. So, we got some scores coming in. I got to write these down. All right, we got Timper says he looked good in the spring game. Yeah. Ray says my score prediction for Notre Dame is 27-24, Ohio State. Okay. Taking that 3-point spread, huh? Okay. Good one, Billy. Falcons do have a great D. Jenny McQuaid, welcome to the show. Appreciate you joining us. Thoughts on Julian Fleming, getting him involved more? Julian Fleming, what can I say, man? Julian Fleming is one of the best blockers in the wide receiver room, and maybe even the tight end room if you want to loop them into. Julian Fleming is an excellent perimeter blocker. It's hard to get a lot of catches in this offense. I think he could contribute more. It's just a matter of, getting him the ball. Obviously he's not the main focus when you got a Marvin Harrison Jr., a Mecca, even Cade. So, you got a lot of mouths to feed. Then you still have to run the ball and occasionally swing a pass out to Travion out of the backfield. So there's so many people that deserve snaps and deserve touches of the ball. But I think Julian, he had that stretch last year. He had 6 touchdowns in 5 games last year, still dealing with injuries and stuff. So I don't think he's hurt at all right now, but I agree. He should be involved more. It will happen. It's just not something you can planned for. It just has to kind of happen organically. But I guarantee you, we are going to see more of Julian Fleming. His shoulders are healthy. He's got screws in him and all that. So he's good to go health-wise. It's just a matter of, him continuing to be productive, and the run blocking again is huge in my opinion. I highlighted that in our film breakdown last Thursday. And I'll probably highlight it again this week. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a big Julian Fleming fan. PC says David Adolph. Who the hell is that? It's actually the grandson of the coach, the former Buckeye, coached in the NFL forever. Was it just Dave Adolph? I think it was Dave Adolph. Anyway, he's a walk-on. Buckeye Frank says, what was with the odd running back rotation that past weekend? They just going with whoever had the strongest week of practice. I think it's a clear 1 and 2. Trey is 1 and Chip is 2. And then Mayan is running back 3. They put Evan in just to get him some reps late in the game. Dallin Hayden, I don't know what's going on with Dallin. That's another weird situation. So would like to see some Dallin Hayden. If they're going to try and redshirt him, I don't know. They could, I guess. It'd be weird, but I guess they could. And it's not he would not be a disciplinary issue or disciplinary thing, because he's one of the best kids on the team, does all of his stuff. His dad, played college football at a high level, played in the NFL a bit, but he's not a problem whatsoever. So let me check these scores. Billy says the Buckeyes win 34-21. PC has 38-14. And Jeremiah has 48-20. Okay. Timper says we got to make a statement Saturday. I agree 100%, and we will. Frank says going 42-13. I think this D is no joke. I agree. I hope the D-line can take that next step, though. Improved secondary should give them the extra split second. That sounds good to me. All of that. Sign me up. Yeah, Billy says that Fleming will be productive in the NFL if he stays healthy. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, health has been the only concern with him, PC says, Hayden, that's a weird situation, but they're holding him back until we need him late in the season. Maybe. I don't know. It's just really weird that he wouldn't take any snaps. I mean, he had that big Maryland game last year, rushed for over 100 yards, did it all. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. We got more than 20 people in here. If we could get 50% of you to hit the like button, that would make my day. And my anniversary. Charity case. Checking here. Timper says, does Phil Steele have high school stats for running backs? No, not that I'm aware of. No, he doesn't really track high school kids. He just tracks like recruiting classes, stuff like that, but he doesn't follow it like day to day. Ray, still waiting on that shirt. Ray. I am going to personally look right now to see if it has been delivered or what's going on. If you try and buy anything online and have it shipped, I don't know who else has this issue, but I cannot get something shipped, especially if it comes from UPS. It takes freaking forever. And then they're giving you the wrong information. They'll tell you it's supposed to be here Monday and it shows up on Wednesday, that kind of shit. All right, let me check here. Sorry, folks, I got to take care of this. Tracking in transit says out for delivery September 18th at 6:10 a.m. That's the latest. Sorry, Ray. I can't physically deliver it for you. I wish I could. Brian Money says 13 bucks. PC says that's the first thing I do is hit the like button. Thank you, PC. I know you do. Buckeye Frank says, oh shit, sorry, Joe, forgot to hit that like. Congrats. Appreciate you, Buckeye Frank. Yeah, wedding anniversary. Yep. Yeah, don't keep the wife waiting. Number one life hack. I know where my bread's buttered, man. Checks in the mail, Ray. Yeah, PC is my he works in my shipping department, so it's PC's fault that it's not there yet. PC, man, send out Ray's shirt. I'm just kidding, but yeah, sorry, Ray. I wish I had answers. I cannot chase down. I think this is coming from DHL. So keep an eye out for DHL delivery guy. I would post the tracking info here, but people will, some clown will take it and track you down, hit you with a sock full of nickels or something. PC. But all right, I'm going to copy down all these scores. Oh, Buckeye Frank, your birthday is the 16th. Yeah, I know. We didn't do a big wedding, so there was nothing. DHLs are coming from Indonesia. No, North Carolina, I think, actually. Jeff's birthday is also Buckeye Frank. Jeff's birthday, my brother, was the 16th on Saturday. So you guys got that. Ray says, I'm not bugging you about the shirt anymore, but thanks for the effort. Contact whoever you see about it. No problem, Ray. I will stay on it. I am going to follow this until it tells me it's delivered. You are at the top of my priority list. Yep. Right. Yeah, who the fuck uses DHL? I don't know. I don't send out the shirts. The print shop sends them out. Brian Money says, happy wife is happy life. My Buckeye brother. Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brian. Yeah. So yeah, I got to bounce here. Usually, especially during the season, I would go longer. That's what she said. But Wednesday and Friday, I promise the rush hours, we're going to go a full hour till 5:30 at least. And if people still want to chat and call in and all that, Wednesday and Friday, we'll do it. I know the Friday show is going to be pretty lively. I'll get some Notre Dame quotes and stuff together. Hopefully they give us some bulletin board material. Maybe Marcus Freeman will say how much he regrets going to Ohio State again. That would be swell. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you, PC, for the encouragement. Oh, you guys are killing me. Yeah, production is my department, PC. But anyway, thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Don't forget, defensive stats and grades tomorrow on the Blitz. Wednesday, Ryan Day highlights, and we'll see if we have some Jim Knowles highlights too. He usually doesn't say shit. So yes, I will go get that once a decade poontang. Buckeye Frank, thank you for noticing. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I got to copy these scores now. Shit. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.